Why? 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 Iron Fist is another MCU TV series. This is the fourth and final Defenders solo TV show leading up to the Defenders coming up in this August, and it is by far the worst MCU show ever. I had no hope for this show. I had to keep an open mind, but I did not know this show was going to be that bad. And then when I was suggested this show by my good friend Sean Cobb, aka Very 2001. He wanted me to be optimistic and see if I would like it or not. I watched the first episode, but then I continued on. Oh, just a couple. No, I only watched the first episode. And then I decided to watch the other, a couple more episodes, and I could not get through the rest of this show. I could not. I literally turned it off. Let me talk about the freaking plot. When Danny Rand was 10 years old, he survived a mysterious plane crash that claimed the lives of his extremely wealthy parents. Rescued by warrior monks, Danny grew up in the city of Kunlun, where he endured harsh conditions but also trained to be a fierce warrior. Years later, Danny returns home to New York, where he wants to reconnect with his past and take his rightful place at his family's company, which is being run by his father's former business partner. Danny hopes to restore his family's legacy by defeating the people who threaten it. That is basically the freaking synopsis of the show. And this show, anyway, guys, I did get my hair cut. I got it cut for prom last weekend. Prom was really good. I had a lot of fun. But this is the most saddest attempt at a freaking show based on Iron Fist. This show is boring and lame, generic, horrible. Every single person that has said everything about the show is true. This show is a boring mess. Why? This show is just boring. I would stop my camera on my phone and end it here, but I'm going to talk about stuff. The acting is not a problem. I think the actor who plays him, people complain that he's not Asian. I didn't have a problem with the actor, or most of the acting for the most part. I thought the acting was fine for what it was. I liked Finn Jones. I thought he was good. Jessica Henwick, I liked him. I thought she was okay as Colleen Wing. Tom Pelphrey as Ward Meacham. I hated him. Jessica Stroup, I liked her. Ramón Rodríguez as Bakuto, I thought he was alright. Sacha Dhawan, I thought she was okay. David Wenham is Harold Meacham. You got a guy from the Lord of the Rings movies in here, and he's okay. Rosario Dawson is Claire Temple. She's alright. Carrie Anne-Moss is also in here from the other shows. She's alright. But this entire show, no. The main girl I actually like. One, and then there's this one hot female hero, badass. I liked her. Jessica Henwick, I liked her. But this movie is just. No, this show is bullcrap. The acting is fine for what it is. The title sequence I like. One of my problems with this show is that it is way too boring. It's way too long. It takes forever. It had this has strong viewership, but the storytelling is, I don't know. The storytelling is all over the place. It's like a freaking Michael Bay, something Michael Bay would make. The portrayal, no. The fight sequences in the show are underwhelming as hell. Underwhelming. I am just not. People give Vincent D'Onofrio a lot of crap as Kingpin, but I love him as Kingpin. He is a great actor. Anyone who says different, this has some good moments. It has some good action, but this is a Marvel's and Netflix's first big misstep. This suffers from a lot of storytelling issues. Suffers from a lot. I won't spoil anything because you should not be watching this darn movie. The creators, they like the show, but this show is just boring, generic, and awful. There is nothing on show. Even the music is generic most of the time, but some of it is good. And then you have the nerve to play a freaking Outcast song for So Fresh, So Clean. And then you play music from a tribe called. I'm like, what the hell is this? This is not. When you literally bore me with a movie or TV show with nothing, with no action, you're basically asking me to rant on you. You basically want me to rant on you. Because it is not funny, it is not cool that I have to sit through this. This freaking train wreck. I am not happy. This is just not a really good show. I don't know what else to say about this show. This show is boring, generic, nothing works. There's barely any action on it. This suffers the same problem Doctor Strange suffered. And as much hate as I give Doctor Strange, I would rather watch that movie again. Even though I still think that movie is overrated as hell, I would rather watch Doctor Strange. But I don't know if I can make it through the first 49 minutes of Doctor Strange again, because that movie's literally boring too. Until the only action scene pops up. But Overall, look, I don't hate the film. I don't hate the movie. I think Doctor Strange was a decent film, but this Iron Fist, when Jessica Jones, Daredevil, and Luke Cage are much better than this, and the Defenders will be much better than this, is no freaking excuse. You have no excuse. You should be having action in your show. And the only time there is any action happening is, you know what? I don't want to talk about this movie no more, this show no more. I'm just gonna go on and say it. Iron Fist is going in my JD Get Out of My Face Club, and it is getting a skip it from me. Don't waste your freaking time on something as conniving, horrible, and dumb as this movie. Don't waste your time, okay? Please don't. If anyone out there who likes this show, if you like it, that is perfectly fine. I just cannot get into this show at all, and the show is a mess. So, that was my extreme rant on this show. Let me know what you guys think down below. Do you like Iron Fist? Do you hate it? And if you like this video, you can click here and we can all have a good time. Because I'm sure as heck not having a good time after the bullcrap this show has put me through.